guys, or I guess good afternoon. It's 2 o'clock. First meal of the day. Gonna do some eggs, just 3. I like to separate the yolks a bit more. That's done. Turn this down. Whoa. Got my bacon ready. We like to pre-cook our bacon. And you got a bin full of it. Let me show you. So right there we got 2 pounds, or I cooked up 2 pounds the other day. And next time you need bacon, you don't have to do a full cook. There's salt, pink Himalayan, pepper, medium grind. The sound of eggs cooking. That'll help cook the tops a little bit more. Then I'll throw those on. You know what? I'm just going to nuke them. It's easier that way. Our ancient old, but still working microwave. 15 seconds, power 5. Huh. Yikes. Explosions. So maybe not 15 seconds, 13 seconds. There we go. Done on top. Perfect. That's about 30 grams of butter. Oh yeah, you got to pour all that butter on top. Cooks the top. The butter keeps you satiated for many, many hours. Don't let any of that butter go to waste. That's one of the big secrets right there is butter. It has to be also grass-fed butter, so the butter is made from cows that are only fed grass. That's all cows are supposed to be eating, is grass. Not genetically modified grains. Look at that. Perfect lunch. Early supper. I will be eating more later on. We're headed to the Tickle Toad to watch a band. I think it's the band that P2 is playing in. It's like a reggae band. Oh, hi, Sonny. You want some of my bacon? You love the bacon. Ninja. Just hanging out. I just finished editing the Five Guys Part 2. Final Part 2 is about 48 minutes long. But we'll see how people react to that one. Just the length in itself. Thought I'd eat this in my office because I'm still just finished exporting as the HD. So now I got to bring it into Final Cut Pro, and it is going to transcode, and then I have to drag it into a timeline. It's going to up-res it and render it into 4K, and then I'll upload it. And it's right now about 8 minutes after 2. So because it's such a huge file, it's going to take a while. Did I cut too close? I hate when I cut too close to my yolk because I like to eat my yolk in one shot. It's less messy, unless I've got other things I can mop it up with. All that extra butter just makes your eggs taste so good. And I do something most people would kind of cringe about. When I'm done all this, I get my rubber spatula and mop up all the butter and eat it. Again, because the fat keeps you satiated longer. Sunny is on my speaker. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't think you can make it up there. You can. You're very good at that. Let's see if you like my bacon today. She's very finicky. Some days she likes the bacon, sometimes she doesn't. Is it bacon day today? Yep. I don't know. It's possible that's different kinds of bacon. But you can only give her a couple pieces and then she gets bored or something. I don't know what it is. A little piece of fat with a little piece of meat. And that's all you get. That's it. That's it. I usually do 4 eggs and 4 bacon. I thought I'd cut back because, again, we're going to the Tickle Toad tonight. I'm definitely going to be having a Czech bar or two, which is a Czech Republic beer. It's very good. If you can find it, I totally recommend it. And I'm going to probably have a steak sandwich with some French fries. So I thought I'd eat less calories at lunchtime. But again, I need to eat something. So I'm going to drag my project or the video file, the HD video file, into a 4K timeline. And that will take, it doesn't really tell you how long it's going to take, but we're already at 3%. This computer is screaming fast. It's the M2, if you know anything about Mac. It's the one with the M2 chip. So it is, I would say, 2 to 5 times faster than that Mac. That's my iMac I bought in the fall of 2020 when I had to work at the cottage with Carl because Carol didn't want anybody in our house. So we closed the cottage late. And I think we closed it one day too late because the next day, after Carl and I had finished all the editing, and my mom came up that Friday because I finished editing with Carl on the Thursday. My mom came up Thursday night, and then Friday morning the pipes are froze. So you just never know in the cottage when it's going to get cold enough to freeze pipelines, water lines. This is one of my favorite go-to meals. 0 carbs, 0 sugar, just protein and fat. It tastes great. Who doesn't like eggs and bacon, right? And it's best to buy pasture-raised eggs. A little more money. Way healthier for you. I think we get our bacon from Costco. We've tried buying it from local farmers and stuff, but it's really expensive because it's, again, the organic or whatever. We've been doing some research on, bacon that you buy. I guess the problem with this is this bacon, I think, has, they add a little bit of sugar when they're doing the curing. So that would be the only drawback to Costco bacon. So many people have to comment on the fact that I use a fork with my bacon. But it's all greasy and got butter all over it. I try to keep my hands as clean as possible when I'm eating. So I'm going to show you the thing that probably none of you guys would ever do. And this is just finishing up the render part. This is a kind of fun vlog, eh? Total behind the scenes. Come on, 97%, 98, 99. Okay, it's 100% rendered. Now I have to share, which is basically export. It's called share. Apple devices 4K. It's going to be 18.13 gigabytes. It's 48 minutes. 48 minutes and 5 seconds. Save it to the desktop. That's going to take a little while, so let's go back to the kitchen. So this might gross a few of you out. Never lick your knife, people. Never do what I do. Looking. Hi, you can't have any. So again, those are all amazing fats. You're not getting my fat. Hang on. You can lick the plate at the very, very end. So I don't, like, again, I weighed my butter and I purposely cut them into 30-gram cubes. And so I know exactly how many calories I'm eating in butter intake, my fat. And so I just put it onto my rubber spatula like that. And sometimes you get a little bit of yolk in there if the yolks do break when I'm trying to cut my eggs apart. You can have it in just a second. And because you don't want to waste any of that. There are a lot of people that do the carnivore clean plate that after they cook a steak or a piece of meat, they'll actually put a huge clump of butter on top and then either melt it on, spread it on. Let's just get this cat going. I'm just worried that there's a little bit of pepper on there. I hope you don't like the pepper. I hope you don't mind the pepper. What do you think, Sonny? Did I clean it too well? You don't want anything on there, do you? So we'll get these dishes done before Carol comes home, and then we'll be heading out to the Tickled Toad.